Well, hey Aquarius, this is Tara, and welcome to your mid-December through mid-January Psychic Tarot forecast. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're having a nice, well, we've had holidays in the U.S. and we're getting ready to approach a lot of people Christmas time. So I hope you have a happy holiday, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I hope it's been wonderful and it will be wonderful for you, Aquarius. All right, so, well, that one's... You probably saw it. That one wanted to come out. That's going to be our transition card from one month to another. Let's say it that way. Okay, so the first two cards I'm pulling are for the last 2 weeks in December. Okay, just like Capricorn, they're pretty much wanting to come off the top, and then we have a fifth one. Don't you love it? Okay. Let's see what's up for you, Aquarius. Remember, this reading is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. Excuse my voice. I'm still getting over this sort of coughing. I'm not sick, but you know how long the tickle in the throat and the cough last. So remember, this is, like I said, for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. Watch your Moon and Rising signs as well. All right, Aquarius. Da, 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 da. Well, nice. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, these are court cards, and I'll say this at the very beginning. The court cards can mean different people to everybody. The King of Wands would naturally be a fire sign. This would be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Probably a man, but again, the court cards, the kings or queens could be men or women, excuse me. But think about any fire sign that's prominent in your life, because you also then have the Queen of Pentacles, who would be an earth sign, and that would be Taurus, Virgo. Who am I leaving out? Because whoever I'm leaving out is probably, for a lot of you, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, which I just mentioned. I did their video. It's one of those three who is very prominent in your life as well. So I'm feeling like these are different people than you, but they're showing up big time in these last 2 weeks of December. Like this King of Wands would be someone who's mastered the art of his work. And I say art of work because there is a little bit of creativity about them, a little bit of the fire signs. To me, there are. It's the work we put out in the world. So maybe it's you mastering your work and really coming up with some fantastic ideas to move forward into 2019. And the Queen of Pentacles would be someone who's very grounded. She's has the essence of done well with money. She's financially secure. She loves her home. She loves her family, and everything in order. It's not so much of the cup cards of, oh, for my heart. It's more of have everything in place. Everything is financially, like I said, the bottom line. You're meeting your demands of your car payment, your house payment, your rent, whatever that may be. And also physically, the Queen of Wands would be in very good physical health. She could be a fitness trainer. She could be a number of things, a health coach, holistic, or maybe you're getting that type of service for yourself. But these two people, the fire and the earth, come up very prominent as court cards. So y'all will have to think about who these may be in your life. Okay, let's see what the first 2 weeks in January bring. Well, okay, so it's a different, I'm giggling because it's a very different feeling. One of them is the Ten of Swords. And you know, while this is a kind of a graphic, if you will, art, it's graphic art, Ten of Swords, and this poor guy's back, he's lying down. But you know, you do see the water, but there is sunrise. So there's hope after these Ten of Swords, because that means that, okay, you're done with being, and I don't mean literally stabbed in the back, but you're done with false people, false hope, people pushing you away. It's like that I'm over with that. I'm done with it. I'm ready to go to the Ace of Swords, because the Ten of Swords is the last, and the Ace would begin again, and the Ace of Swords is victory and success. So it might be coming under the King of Wands that, yeah, I'm going to use my fiery creativity to end what's not working for me any longer so that I can move on. And, you know, the Five of Wands, here we go with a little bit more fiery energy for you all for the first 2 weeks of January, tells me that you have some either internal struggle that you're dealing with, and it doesn't mean that it's going to stop you, because I don't feel like it is at all, Aquarius. I feel like you have some good things coming, but after this ending, you're thinking, okay, what way is the best way now? If it's a relationship and it's over with, it's done with, okay, how do I go on my own, live on my own now, and, you know, take care of myself, support myself? If it's within a job or your business, what you do, which most likely it is because it is Wands, then you have some internal thinking to do. And this could be a little bit of jousting with like-minded people, and getting together with like-minded people and sort of feeling the competition among them, but also having, rubbing shoulders with, and sort of, it's both. It's both. So this card can mean, to me, internal or external, sort of, things haven't quite worked out yet, but they will. How do I get there? It's the 5. It's change. You're changing, Aquarius. Okay, let's see what and this, before I do that, show you the, which you probably saw, the transition card. This coming under the Queen of Pentacles, she is so grounded. And these, here we have, there's activity. She's very staid and grounded. So it could be that she brings this to you, or you reach into your first chakra, which is all about financial security and stability, and that would be a black or a red stone. So if any of you all have either black tourmaline or anything, a red stone, it's wonderful for the first chakra, which again it's really the most important chakra. People want to live sometimes in the 7th, which is about spiritual wisdom, or the 6th is about clairvoyancy. But if we're not grounded, which this guy is, then then we don't receive the intuitive gifts, intuitive hits that we need to. So we need to be grounded first. Okay, so the transition card is the 7 of Pentacles, and you have 2 Pentacle cards. So this is going to be about something about your money, probably your money and or your health. It could be, because the Pentacles represent anything on the exterior. But it tells me, and this would be a good time to do it between, around December 31st and January 1st, is to take that break from your work. Stand back from it. Ask yourself the questions of, how do I want this to look? What do I do next? Because that's what this guy is doing. He's saying, oh, I've done pretty well. I mean, all in all, I'm good at what I do. But I'm wanting to see a change there. And he's going into the 7 is about, going inside, introspecting, finding your own answers. And then you'll see something end here that hasn't been working for you in January, and then, the passion starts up again. Let's look at the additional card that came out. Okay, now we have a Page of Pentacles, which would be receiving new opportunity of making money. All right. So out of this, it looks like, Aquarius, you're going to see more money coming in. That came up for another sign too. And so hopefully after 2018, this year of all retrogrades, or I wouldn't say all, since June, one retrograde or another, that, more income for a lot of us will be available. We'll come in and we'll receive, right, with open arms. And actually, I've been my business has been good, and I'm sure a lot of you have too. I'm just saying, incremental income. All right, so for Aquarius, I'm looking at the crystal. I'm seeing a table set ready for dinner, and then I'm seeing a credenza with a mirror above it. I feel like I'm looking in someone's living room. I feel like maybe I'm looking at if you celebrate the holidays, I'm looking at a table getting ready to have guests over. People sit down. It has its crystal or its china on it, or it's just really pretty. And then there's a credenza where there would be also a buffet of food. So a lot of you are going to experience, of course, this might represent getting together with family, of course, getting together with friends, even going out to eat. It just represents to me of intimate gathering with others. All right? Let's see what else comes up for. Well, there's going to be some windows of opportunity coming up for you, Aquarius, and that's probably what the Page of Pentacles is. Where those two opportunities go. There they are. Okay. One is a lot more clear than the other. So what I would say, and there's actually a third one, but I won't confuse this reading with third because it's on the other side of the crystal. Of the first two, one is a lot more clear. So if you're trying to make a decision of what you want to do with your life and how you're going to make your money, and you're trying to decide between a couple options, I would, if I were you, I invite you to do this, is even write down the pros and cons of each, but start with the one that seems the clearest to you. You can actually see that happening. In the long run, you can feel it, you can see it, you can envision yourself in that particular, like if you want to do seminars or speeches, you hear the applause of the crowd. You're receiving accolades. I'm just saying, go with what feels clear to you first and really feel that out and see if that doesn't invite some opportunities. All right. What else? Lots of spiritual guidance for a lot of you. So be open to your spirit guides because they are around you. Some of them are coming up in rainbows and some of them are pure white. Yeah, pure white. There's also two people around you, Aquarius. I don't know if they're family or friends that are going to be important to you in the upcoming months. And I won't say it's particular this mid-month to mid-month, but upcoming January, February, March area. Okay? Maybe they're here to support you, or maybe you want to do business with them. You get ideas from them. They help you. They mentor you. I don't know what it is. It may be you and another person, but I feel like it could be two others besides you as well. All right, let's see if there is a totem animal. This would be what are they called? Is it a starfish? The ones with the fish with the beautiful fins that are elaborate. Would that be a starfish? Well, that would make sense for you all because the star card in the major arcana cards is Aquarius. Okay, so that may have been a metaphor for what I was just seeing because I really didn't feel like it was in the ocean. It was kind of standing out like just as a visual. So, and I said just before that which would make sense, your guides and angels are around you. So the star card is about that, about seeing and feeling your spiritual wisdom and your guidance and moving in the direction of enlightenment because the stars are in your favor, actually. All right? Okay, so... Well, I definitely see someone who would look similar to the Nine of Wands. You know that woman, excuse me, in the Nine of Wands who is dressed so well. She has on this elaborate coat. Is this a man or a woman, though? But it's someone who's dressed beautifully. And They also have on headwear, but I wouldn't call it exactly headwear. I would call it more like headdress. Feeling more abundant as the months go on. Again, I feel like some of this reading is apropos for mid-month to mid-month, but some of it's on into February, end of January and February and March as well. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for your time today, Aquarius. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't. I so appreciate those of you who have. If you'd like your own personal private reading, look in the Show More section below. I also have gift certificates available starting at $25, and I have those posted in the Show More section. And you can call me, or excuse me, you can call me if you're in the U.S., or text me or email me if you'd like to do that. And also, just make any comments below. I'd love to see your comments. You have some opportunities for income coming up. You have 1, 2, 3 Pentacle cards. All right. All right, Aquarius, take care, be well, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.